students from Westfield, Chantilly, and Stone Bridge meet today on It's Academic. Hello everyone, I'm Hillary Howard. Thank you so much for being with us on this Saturday morning during our 60th season, brought to you as it has been for more than 50 years by Giant Food. Okay, it is time to meet the teams, and we begin with Westfield High School from Chantilly, Virginia. Anubhav, good to see you again.
Hi, I'm Anubhav. I'm a 17-year-old senior at Westfield, and I'd like to thank our coach and principal, Dr. Copeland.
Wonderful. Karavi, hello.
Hi, my name's Kravi. I'm a 16-year-old junior from Westfield High School.
And finally, Jack.
Hi, my name is Jack. I'm a 17-year-old senior at Westfield High School, and I'd like to thank our sponsor, Mr. Bernowski.
Wonderful. As you guys know, in this round, questions are worth 20 points. Nothing off for a wrong answer. Yay that. Here's your first question, Westfield. Choose one word from each column, and you'll name what group of islands that includes the Bahamas and Trinidad.
West Indies, right, guys?
Yeah, I think it's West Indies.
West Indies.
That's it, West Indies. This particular sin can add up to 20 points if you fill in the blanks to name what capital of Michigan.
I think it's
What do you guys
Lansing.
think?
I think it's Lansing.
All right, we'll go with
Lansing is
Lansing.
right. Yeah, you're right. At the beginning, in the middle, at the end. If a play had an epilogue, you would expect to find it in which of these places?
The end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at the end.
Yes, you're right. Torn grams. The letters in this phrase can be rearranged to get the last name of what American astronaut who was the first man to set foot on the moon?
Armstrong.
Yes. I will obey the magistrates who rule reasonably. This was the oath taken by citizens of what ancient Greek city-state that opposed Sparta in the Peloponnesian Wars?
Athens?
I think it's Athens, yeah.
Yeah, Athens.
You are right, Westfield, and you've got a score of 200 points. Time to meet the other team from Chantilly, Virginia, Chantilly High School. Hari, tell us about yourself.
My name is Hari. I'm a 17-year-old senior, and I play football for Chantilly High School.
Awesome. Hello, Emily.
Hi, I'm Emily. I'm a senior from Chantilly High School, and over quarantine I have been taking walks and playing video games.
Oh, well, that's good. And Jack, hi.
Hi, I'm Jack Reddy. I'm a senior at Chantilly High School, and I also play football there, and I've also been playing video games a lot. So,
Good old video games will get you through. Here we go, guys. First question. Chantilly? Choose one word from each column, and you'll name what World War II event that took place on D-Day.
Invasion of Normandy, guys, right? How is that? Good with that?
Yeah, that's it. Wool of blank. You can identify this unusual ingredient used by the witches in Macbeth by adding the name of what mammal that can fly.
Emily, do you know?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Need an answer? In 3, 2, 1. You know this? Bat. Squeamish, ephemeral, manic. Which of these adjectives would best describe someone who would faint at the sight of blood?
Squeamish.
Squeamish, right? Yeah, squeamish. Final answer.
Yeah, it is. You can gain 20 points here if you rearrange these letters to name what scientific theory associated with Albert Einstein.
Relativity.
Correct. Nothing without providence. You might expect this to be the motto of Rhode Island, but it is in fact the motto of what western state that includes Pikes Peak? Answer?
California?
Nah, it's Colorado. You have 160 points, Chantilly High School. And now Stone Bridge from Ashburn, Virginia. How you doing, Gabriel?
Well, I'm a senior. I go to Stone Bridge, and I really like history. I'm very excited to be here.
And we're happy to have you. Jack, how about you?
I'm doing well. I'm a senior at Stonebridge as well, and I play the violin.
Nice. TJ, hi.
Hi, I'm also a senior, and I like to make movies.
Oh, really? Cool. You need to talk to our director. Okay, gentlemen. Here we go. Stone Bridge High School. Here's the first question. Take one word from each column, Stone Bridge, and you'll get what nickname of the anti-immigration political party that arose in the mid-19th century?
The Know Nothings.
Correct. Fill in the blanks here, and you'll have the name of what Indian civilization that flourished in Central America in pre-Columbian times.
The Inca.
No, the answer is Maya. Stoic, pacifist, hedonist. A person who shows an indifference to joy or pain is referred to as which of these?
A nihilist?
No, it's stoic. Here's your next question. 10 go nap. Please rearrange the letters in this sleepy anagram to name the wide awake building that's the headquarters for the Defense Department.
The Pentagon.
Yes, it is, right outside our window. State sovereignty, national union. This is the motto of what Midwestern state where Abraham Lincoln practiced law in Springfield, the capital?
Illinois.
Illinois is right. You've got 160 points, Stonebridge. Well, we've reached that time for the picture perfect round. In this round, questions are worth 20 points up or down, 10 points off if you don't answer. Then we begin with Westfield High School. Here's the first question. This is a 1781 view of Benares, a city located on the banks of what sacred Indian river?
I think it's the Ganges.
Yes, it is. I've been there. It's such an amazing place. Amplitude, wavelength, period. The speed of a wave is equal to its frequency times which of these?
What do you guys think?
Isn't it period?
Answer, please.
I think I agree with you. Period.
Nah, sorry, it's wavelength. You're looking at a sketch of what American author who chronicled the jazz age in such novels as This Side of Paradise and The Great Gatsby?
What do you guys think? It's
Fitzgerald,
right?
yeah, Fitzgerald.
Yeah, Fitzgerald.
Yes, it is. F. Scott Fitzgerald. Nicely done, Westfield. 220 points. Chantilly, your turn to play the picture perfect round. Here we go. On a trip to Israel, you can visit these ruins of what kind of structure designed to bring water to the city of Accra?
Aqueducts.
Aqueducts, yeah.
Yes, you've got it. Bacteriophage, sporophyte, ribosome. A virus that attacks bacteria is known as which of these?
Bacteriophage.
Correct. Yes. Located in Hartford, Connecticut, this was the last home of what woman who wrote Uncle Tom's Cabin? Answer in 3, 2, 1. It is Harriet Beecher Stowe. 190 points, Chantilly High School. Stonebridge, your chance to play the picture perfect round. Here's the first clue. This peaceful scene gives you a view of what New England state whose capital is Montpelier?
Vermont.
Yes, it is. Bar constant, isomerism, ionization energy. Choice. Which of these refers to the work required to remove a given electron from its atomic orbit and place it at an infinite distance at rest?
Ionization energy.
That's it. In 1820, a sperm whale like this attacked and sunk a ship named the Essex and inspired Herman Melville to write what novel about a great white whale?
Moby Dick.
Yes, it was Moby Dick. Stonebridge, well done. 220 points. Let's meet the people who support this team from Westfield and help them get ready for competition. Bob, who's with you?
Today we have our sponsor and coach, Mr. Baranowski, and our principal, Dr. Copeland.
Really great to have you both here. And Dr. Copeland, you must be particularly proud of these students.
I really am, and thanks for the opportunity to compete again.
We're really happy that you're with us, believe me. Okay, it is time to jump into this packet round. Questions are worth 20 points, nothing off for a wrong answer. Woo! And if you get all the questions right, a 25-point bonus. Here we go, Westfield. The biblical quotation, "What hath God wrought?" was the first code message sent by what invention of Samuel Morse?
You guys think it's Morse code? What do you think?
Oh, yeah,
It's
Morse code.
Morse code.
Morse code.
The answer is telegraph. According to legend, a king named Manco Capac founded what Peruvian Incan empire later conquered by Pizarro?
What do you guys think?
Incan?
Answer? You're right, it's Incans. Nice. On your screens for your science question. After it has been irradiated with ultraviolet rays, our skin contains more of which of these vitamins?
I think it's vitamin D. What do you guys
D.
think?
It's D. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vitamin D.
You have thought correctly. It's vitamin D. A 1937 book titled The Last Flight was a compilation of letters sent by what woman aviator who had disappeared earlier that year?
Amelia Earhart.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It's Amelia Earhart. Andrew Jackson once insulted a group of bankers by calling them what sort of criminals named in the title of the Arabian Nights story about Ali Baba?
Thieves.
Yeah. Your math question? What is the positive value of this expression?
I think
3.
it's 3. Yeah, 3.
3 is right. Nice. In 1878, the Treaty of Berlin resulted in the independence of what Balkan country whose capital is Sofia?
What do you guys think?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Answer in 3, 2, 1.
Yugoslavia.
Oh, you're close, but no, the answer is Bulgaria. Westfield, well done, 320 points. Time to meet the coach from Chantilly High School, Hari, who came with you today.
So today we have our wonderful sponsor, Miss Ken Kermith.
Hello, so glad to have you with us. Tell us about your team.
My team is amazing. These are such dedicated kids, and I am the luckiest sponsor in the world to get to work with these guys.
And they seem like a great group of students. Thanks so much for being with them, supporting them and us. Okay, guys, time for the packet round. Here we go, Chantilly. The July 4th centennial festivities in 1876 were dampened by news of the massacre of what general at Little Bighorn 2 weeks earlier?
Custer, General Custer.
Correct. There are only 10 sentences in the 1863 address Abraham Lincoln delivered at the dedication of a cemetery at what Pennsylvania site?
Gettysburg.
Yeah. Here's your science question. Stomach, bone marrow, liver. Red blood cells are not really cells as such, since each individual cell loses its nucleus after being formed in which of these places?
Bone marrow.
That's it. Historian John Toland used the title In Mortal Combat for his study of what 1950s Asian war, in which combat was halted by an armistice negotiated at Panmunjom.
Korean War.
Yeah. Et tu, Brute? Were the last words spoken by what assassinated Roman general, the title character of a Shakespeare play?
Caesar.
Yes, it is. Here's your math question. Evaluate this expression, giving your answer as an integer.
3.
3 is right. The Nubian Desert is one of the less habitable areas of what African country whose capital is Khartoum? Answer? In
Algeria?
3? Nah, it is Sudan. Well done, though, Chantilly High School. You've got 310 points. Now to Stonebridge High School. Gabriel, who's backing you up today?
Today we have the wonderful Miss Rice backing us up.
Hello, Miss Rice. How's your team doing?
Oh, they're great. I love working with them, and they impress me every single time we get together to practice.
They impress us too. Thank you so much for being with us. Now, gentlemen, it's time for the packet round. Here's the first question. A green country town was the way William Penn described what colonial city to which he gave a name meaning city of brotherly love?
Philadelphia.
Yes. To see the landing spot of Noah's Ark, you would go to Mount Ararat in what modern-day Eurasian country, once home of the Ottoman Empire?
Turkey.
Turkey it is. Here's your science question. Boyle's law, Dalton's law, Faraday's law. A helium-filled balloon will not continue to rise indefinitely. Which of these laws will account for the balloon's bursting?
Boyle's law.
Boyle's law is right. Tensions between the North and South increased after the 1857 Supreme Court decision involving what slave who had sued for his freedom?
Dred Scott.
Dred Scott's right. Illustrating the idea that opposites attract, Mark Twain wrote a novel about the shared destiny of a prince and what penniless look alike.
Pauper.
Pauper it is. Here's your math question. Given this system of equations, give the value of x as a fraction in lowest terms. Answer? In 3, 2.
1/2.
Nah, it's 1/5. Twice the size of Pennsylvania, with half the population, what Southeast Asian country has its capital at Vientiane?
Oh, what is Laos?
Yes, very nice. It is Laos. And Stonebridge, you have a score of 340 points. Time for dun-da-da-dum, the grab bag round. Westfield goes first. As you know, questions are worth 20 points up or down. 20 points off if you fail to answer. There are 30 points up or down for the visual questions. Here we go. There is a Big Ben clock tower in London and a volcano named Big Ben along the coast of what coldest and least populated continent?
Antarctica.
Yep, Antarctica. A pie is sliced into 9 equal pieces, each of which comes to a point at the center of the pie. What is the angle in degrees at the point of each slice?
40 degrees.
You are right. There is no land higher than 10 feet above sea level in the Maldive Islands, which are located in what third largest ocean?
What do you guys think?
I think
Indian?
it might be the Indian, yeah.
All right.
You're right. Yeah, it's the Indian Ocean. Well done. On your screens for 30 points. Winding along the coast of Canada's Cape Breton is a road named for what Italian-born English explorer who landed in Canada in 1497?
I don't know. What do you think?
Erickson? I don't know. He was a Viking, though, right?
Yeah, he was an Italian.
Yeah.
Answer? Do you
I'm
have
not
one?
sure.
No? The answer is John Cabot. Nice, Westfield. You have 350 points. Chantilly, you're up in the grab bag round. First question. Poor Mrs. O'Leary's cow has often been blamed for starting the 1871 fire in what largest Illinois city?
Chicago.
Chicago is right. What percent of an hour is 24 minutes?
40%.
40% it is. When he wasn't horsing around on the ground, what mythical winged horse ridden by Bellerophon would fly? The answer is Pegasus. On your screens for 30 points. This might be a text from what 16th century Spanish conquistador who searched for but failed to find the 7 golden cities of Cibola. The answer is?
Magellan.
No, the answer is Coronado. Chantilly High School, you have 300 points. Now to play the grab bag, Stonebridge High School. Here we go. The names of most Navy ships are displayed with printed letters, but an exception is a ship whose name replicates the what largest signature on the Declaration of Independence?
Hancock.
Yeah, it's John Hancock. If 10 men can do a piece of work in 20 days, how many days will it take 50 men?
Four.
Yes, you're right. A number of people have searched unsuccessfully for Bigfoot in the Pacific Northwest and for what other man-like creature that supposedly lives in the Himalayas?
Yeti.
Yeti.
Yeah, it's Yeti. On your screens for 30 points. This 17th century engraving depicts what Algonquin chief who was the father of Pocahontas?
Chief Powhatan.
Yeah, Chief Powhatan it is. Stone Bridge High School, nice job. 430 points. Hey, the scores are now official. We begin with the Chantilly High School from Chantilly, Virginia. Jack, Emily, and Hari, 300 points. Also from Chantilly, Virginia, Westfield High School. Anubhav, Karavi, Jack, you have 350 points. Coming back for the playoff, Stonebridge High School from Ashburn, Virginia. Gabriel, TJ, and Jack, 430 points. Woo, way to go, guys. What a great game. Hey, please make sure you join us next week when we have Basis McLean, Northwest, and Poolsville. I'm Hillary Howard. So glad you were with us on this Saturday morning. Have a really happy New Year. Bye.